everyone, welcome back to Just Giulia. Today I'm super excited because I'm making one of my favorite things to eat, mashed potatoes. Now I know these have a reputation of being a little boring or maybe even a little bland, but today I have 4 amazing recipe variations, so let me know what you think. Any comments, questions are greatly appreciated, and also please subscribe to see some more yummy recipes. So we're going to get started with about 2.5 pounds of russet potatoes. These have been peeled and chopped. They're in cold water for now with salt. These are going to boil for about 15 minutes until you pierce them with a fork and they're nice and tender. Okay, so our potatoes are all boiled and I've just drained them. They're still hot, and that's really important because we're going to mix them up with some butter and some milk right now. So I'm going to transfer them to a glass bowl here. And then I'm going to use about 1.5 cups of milk, but I'm going to add it in slowly because I don't want to add too much to make it too liquidy. And then I'm going to add a few cubes of butter. So I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons to start with. And I'm going to use a hand mixer. So you can totally use a hand, like an actual masher, but this actually works so much better and it's so much quicker. Alright, now I'm going to scrape down the sides, and I think I want to add a little bit more butter, so I'm going to add 2 more tablespoons of butter, and so a little bit more milk. Now, it's hard to actually gauge how much you're going to need because you don't really know how starchy the potatoes are going to be. So I always suggest is going in increments. Okay, so this is looking super good. I'm going to season lastly with some salt and pepper. And this is just perfect on its own, just like this. But if we want to switch it up a little bit, which I think we do around the holiday season, we're going to add our 4 different flavor variations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to portion this into 4 separate bowls. And so our first one is going to be a roasted jalapeno and white cheddar. So all I've done here is I've got some jalapenos, I've quartered them, and I've taken out the seeds and the ribs. I roasted them with some olive oil for about 20 minutes, and that's what they look like. So I'm just going to add that in there. And then our aged white cheddar, oh, so good. It's going to add a really nice saltiness. And then just going to mix that up and let all that cheese melt. So to avoid a lumpy mashed potato, you want to do all of this stuff, all of your mixing and everything, while the potatoes are still hot. That's how you make sure you avoid lumpy potatoes. Now, for the next one, I'm going to do a beautiful fresh pesto and some sun-dried tomatoes. So this one is super good if you are having maybe some vegetarians at your dinner. It also gives that beautiful green color, which I love, and it's super fresh. Next, I like this one because it's more like a Mediterranean feel. We're going to do a feta and dill. This one is beautiful with turkey, but I also like serving this one with like a roasted pork or a roasted chicken. You know, you can even serve this one with some fish. It works really nice. So again, we're adding all of that while the potatoes are still warm so that feta can get nicely incorporated. And lastly, which I'm going to mix up in the big bowl because it's my favorite, and everyone's going to eat the most of this one. We have our typical baked potato. So we have our sour cream, go right in, and then we have bacon bits, okay? Everything good starts with bacon bits, and then we have our roasted leeks, which we're going to put in there. So that really is a fancy baked potato, but in mashed form. And that is it. These just look so good. I need to try. I'm going to have this one, the classic. Oh man, that looks so good. I'm going to top this with some extra bacon bits and caramelized leeks. Oh yeah, that looks good. I could literally eat this every day, all day, not even joking. It's so good. Okay guys, I will post all these recipes in the description below. Please continue watching, comments are welcome, and as always, subscribe if you want to see more delicious recipes, and thanks for watching.